Lincoln is leading $2.5 million this year in his organization. He wants to hit a 40% gross profit margin, and he wants to have 60% of his customers recommend him to others, or something called Net Promoter. It's a quality score that you Google it is a good, effective way to see how people think about your organization. 60% is good. So this is their goals. Now he's leading an office admin and he's leading a production manager. And within that, the production manager has the same revenue goal because they got to go produce that revenue. He's trying to hit a slightly higher gross profit margin, 44%. This allows for a little bit of slippage in case they don't hit all their profit margin goals. The company's budget is at least set at 40%. And he's not looking at Net Promoter as much, but he's looking at how the customer fills out their quality satisfaction score at the end of a job. And he wants to get a 9 or a 10 on all of them, 9.5 out of 10 on average. And how those goals then lead down to the crew leaders, right? And they have a broken down version of that. And these deliverables matter, right? These are basically things that are clear, measurable, tangible results that an employee can deliver on within the organization. It's clarity of all the things that I do every day. Am I actually getting the number hit? Now, this is good. And I think this helps bring clarity to a lot of people. And you can sit down in the office and go through this with the team. But what I've watched is after a month or two, that zest to hit that number falls off if there's not a few more things in place. So the first big thing that needs to be in place is an employment agreement that is directly built around these deliverables. So you can see in this example here, the exact same numbers I just set in that org structure for that project manager, 2.5 billion at a 44% margin, 9 out of 10 quality rating score, so on and so forth, are front and center in the agreement. And the entire agreement is built around these deliverables. So not just what, the legalese of an agreement needs to be, not just like the tasks you do in your job, but the numbers are how it's all kind of built with the end in mind around this. If that kind of makes sense. Now, we're going to give you a resource on this. It's a pretty big document because there's lots more in here, but download this, play around with this. But setting up the numbers in the agreement is a good place to start. Now, what you do with the numbers is you actually build them into the accountabilities. So these are the things that somebody has to do in their job. But if you notice here at the top, it says based on deliverable 1, aka delivering projects on budget and on schedule, or otherwise said 2.5 million at a 44% margin, here's the tasks that you're directly in charge of. So now it's not subjective of whether or not I'm doing my job. It's like, if you're hitting the numbers, you're likely doing all the tasks involved. And if you're not hitting the numbers, let's go look at the accountabilities you have in your role and see where you may be missing, right? It brings clarity to usually subjective thoughts around, I'm doing my job, I'm not, right?